One of the things you're going to need to determine when you're working on building a gearbox to turn a PMA with gravity, as I'm doing in this project, you're going to need to determine how much torque is required to turn the PMA. Now they do sell torque wrenches that display fractions of pound, and that's fine. I don't have one of those. So what you can do on the cheap is cut yourself a 1-foot lever, which is in this case just a 1-foot flat aluminum. Okay. Drill a hole in one end, put it on the PMA. These PMAs that come from Windstream have a little jam nut on the end and a little lock washer. Okay. And cut a little hole in the top. Hang a string from it. Okay. Put a little weight on the end. Okay. And then of course make sure the lever is parallel to the ground, so I'll move it. Give me a second here. So now we are parallel to the ground. Right, and if I let go of this lever right now, it starts to just fall. So I already ran this test earlier. So that's where it came from, you know, a 1-foot lever and 1 pound at the end of the lever. In this case, this is only about 1/3 of a pound. It's just it's a few ounces of nuts and washers. And so that's how you can do it on the cheap. A 1-foot lever. Just keep adding weight to the end until eventually the lever at parallel to the ground will turn, and this one turned, like I said, this PMA turned at about 1/3 of a pound-foot of torque is needed to turn this. Okay, well, just thought I'd help you out with that. So whenever you're building out your gearbox, i.e. like that, or whatever gearbox you got, I have another PMA already installed there. You're going to need to know that. Now this is of course on an open circuit. Closed circuit, it's going to require more torque. But it's good to have baseline numbers. Okay, I'm just putting some chain on there, running it up to the other wheel. Okay, got some more work to do there yet, so we're getting there. Got some other stuff to do, but we're going to replace that little sprocket right there, 34 sprocket, with a 98 because we're not producing. The math is saying we're not going to produce enough torque to turn that PMA, so we're going to replace the smaller sprocket that's being driven with a bigger sprocket and get things going here. Okay, as usual, thanks for hanging with me. Just wanted to show you guys how to do measure torque on the cheap with a 1-foot lever and a little bit of weight hanging on the end. All right, thanks.